So you just booted up a new Empire campaign in Awakening of the Rebellion, and you ask yourself, what is the best early game strategy for the Empire? The best thing you can do in the early game is set up your economy for the long term, secure your planets, and establish both a major naval and ground force. Starting with the economy, we are going to skyrocket our weekly income by building mines and selling unnecessary defenses costing us weekly upkeep. Once loaded in, immediately pause the game and head over to Coruscant and sell everything except the Governor's Palace. Don't worry, as no raid will be strong enough to capture Coruscant due to the free Imperial garrison stationed there. Next, sell the planetary guns on Kuat and Corellia, then head over to Eridu's and sell the buildings, and either sell the ground troops or put them into space to retreat them to safety when the planet is attacked. Do the same thing on Jaeger Minor, sell everything and prepare for retreat, as these two planets will be conquered early in your campaign with no realistic hope for defense. Next, go to Kessel and sell its buildings, then build full planetary and space mines, and bring the space units over from the Maw to help defend it. Then, go to Naboo and sell everything there but the outpost, as well as the barracks and army troopers on Malastare. Then, bring all of the ground troops from those 4 planets to Malastare and build full mines and a Governor's Palace. This will be well defended and earn you a lot of credits. Then concentrate the space forces in that sector over to Naboo. Next, go to Gorman and just sell everything to keep it simple. Now you should have already increased your weekly income by over 1,000 credits and have around 26,000 credits in reserve with only the core planets left untouched. First, go to Borlius in the north and build 2 space mines, then go to Chandrilla and build a space station. Once the space station is built, you'll be able to build 2 space mines there as well. Next, go to Aragao in the center and build full mines and an outpost on that planet. At this point, you're going to be out of credits, so when you get the chance, go over to Jakku and build a couple mines there, and finally a Brigadore and build an outpost there as well as a couple of mines. That completes step 1 of the plan, which is to set up your economy. The next step in the plan is to create a concentrated navy and army. Take all of the naval forces you have and put them all into one spot. Do the same thing with all of your ground troops, but make sure to keep the army and navy separate. This will give you a massive armed force capable of conquering planets immediately after starting the campaign. When it comes to your heroes, Admiral Ozzel and Vader will join your navy, while General Veers will join your army. Leave Bevel on Kuat, bring Governor Ben Asada over to Coruscant to further boost your income, and leave the Emperor also on Coruscant. Step 3 and 4 of the best Empire start will continue to cost more credits, so do these next steps as you see fit. Step 3 is to simply build all of the ground production facilities you'll need in your campaign. You could keep it simple and build a level 3 barracks on Anaxes and a max level of both vehicle factories on Biss to allow for the creation of the Empire's best ground troops. However, only having these max bases will cost a huge amount of credits to create and sustain your armies. This is why I also built a level 1 barracks and a small vehicle factory on Freyja, as well as a medium and large vehicle factory and a level 2 barracks on Rendili. With these buildings set up, you now have access to all of the ground troops the Empire provides, from low-quality cheap troops to mid-tier to high-quality expensive troops. The 4th and final step of the best Empire start is to secure your planets by building outposts on every planet that doesn't already have one or is not a planet we've already talked about. Sell the barracks and build outposts on Karita, Cato Nemoidia, and Deveron, then also buy an outpost on Borlius and Chandrilla. These outposts will allow you to remove the troops stationed there and prevent successful raids on your planets. We all know just how annoying it is when a planet gets raided and you lose the battle, then you have to drag your entire ground force across the galaxy just to recapture one planet. At the start of the campaign, you will have space stations protecting every planet. They will not repel a major attack, but will warn you when a major fleet has arrived, and then you can react accordingly. I totally understand that this video is hard to keep up with, so rewatch it as many times as necessary. If you execute everything correctly, you're going to be making around 10,000 credits per week, have the buildings constructed to build every ground troop the Empire has, have a starting army with over 30 units, a full and proper sized navy, and every planet will be protected from raids. This starting strategy covers every detail and will set you up for the long term in your campaign. If you have any questions or want to explain your own strategy, drop a comment below, and if you're wondering how to boost the production speed of your ground facilities, click on the end screen now.